Hi guys, I'm Glenyce Hughes and I am often traveling this beautiful planet of ours, facilitating people in creating their dreams come true. Right now, with kind of the worldwide quarantine, I am doing that from the comfort of my home, from my computer. So pretty much everything I would do in person, I'm doing online. So check it out. I've got lots of awesomeness coming up. I also have a free awesomeness thing where I'm sending out a daily email of tools and questions and clearings, whatever it might be for the day, to assist through this time. So if you would like that, you can sign up. I've got the link here somewhere. You will find it. So let's talk about a tool today that I utilize actually a lot. And it may be helpful for you in this time. It is, if I didn't have a point of view here, what magic could I be? So, when we have anything going on in our life that isn't going the way we would like it to go, we often will have points of views about it. So, using what's going on in the world right now, you may have points of views about money, about the economy, about, at home with maybe all your families there, or maybe none of your families there. Like, there's so many points of views and what's going to happen in the future and what's the long-term effects and what's the short-term, and there's so much going on. And so when we start spinning on something, when we start freaking out about, so let's go with the money thing, and you're maybe you lost your job based on your business being shut down or the company being shut down. And so then often we go into the spin of, I've lost my job, I don't have any money, I'm going to end up living on the street, they're going to take my house away, and then they're going to take my kids away, and then and so we go into this crazy, 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 when all of that is distraction. Okay, all of those are really interesting points of views. Now, the more that you play with those, the more you will create them. And so really the number one thing is to get out of the crazy. Stop it. Whatever you need to do, stop it. And so the tool that I utilize a lot in those situations is, if I didn't have a point of view here, what magic could I be? Yeah, if I didn't have a point of view about losing my job, what magic could I be? If I didn't have a point of view about what was going on the planet, what magic could I be? And what occurs is all of that push and that force and those stories and those lies and all of that energy stops. And we actually can then be present. And it doesn't mean we're looking for an answer when we ask that question, because we're actually not. We're just looking to be present with what is actually possible, rather than the drama, trauma, the story, the inventions, the crazy, the limitations, which is where the majority of people spend their lives. And in that is where they then create it. So the more that you can get out of the crazy and into being present with what is, and then you can ask, okay, so, all right, so I've been laid off. So what can I be and do different today to change this? If I didn't have a point of view about being laid off, what magic could I be? So you're going into question. You're going into away from what you don't desire and into another possibility. You don't know what that possibility is yet. You don't want to figure it out, but you just want to be open to it. And then turn that into what you would like. And the way that I do that is, what energy, space, consciousness, and choice can me and my body be to fill in the blank. So whatever it is you would like, fill that in. To create money with total ease. And then you can use, if you like, the Access Consciousness Clearing Statement. Anything that doesn't allow that to show up as if by magic, I destroy and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, all nine, POD, POC, shorts, boys, and beyonds. And so it's a habit to get out of the story and out of the inventions and out of the lies and out of the crazy, because we've got a beautiful habit of doing that. Now we want to get out of that habit and create a new habit of actually asking for what you would like. And you can go straight to the energy, space, consciousness, choice question if you like. I just find going and acknowledging that I have points of views about it and going beyond them often is what will create more for me. So when I say, okay, if I didn't have points of views here, what magic could I be? Okay, so now all the points of views, the barriers, the crazy, that's all gone. It's dropped. Everything that doesn't allow that, right, wrong, good, bad, all 9 POC shorts, boys and beyonds. Okay, cool. What energy, space, and go into asking for what you would like. And I know it maybe seems a little bit clunky if you're new to it, or it seems too much or too long, but guess what? Putting all of that time and energy into the inventions and the crazy and the points of views, that takes actually a lot of time and energy too, way more than creating this new habit. It might not to begin with, but I promise you that's much more your natural state than all of this heaviness. And so it just takes you being willing to choose beyond the points of views, beyond whatever, but not everybody, beyond what most people on the planet are choosing right now, which is the story, the crazy, the inventions. If you're willing to go beyond that and you're willing to be the magic of you, you will create beyond this in ways that you've never even imagined right now. So let's do that, guys. Like, let's do that. Commit to yourself right now that you will create beyond all of this. You will out-create what you created before this 1 billion times, 1 billion times, 1 billion times. And the magic that you can be will be there for you. You will be it more and more that you're willing to choose it. So have an awesome week, sweet friends. If you can't have an awesome week, have some sort of a week. Choose what sort of a week you would like, my sweet friends. And know that we're all in it together. We are all in this together. We've got your back. So what else is possible? All right, talk to you next week. Oops. Yeah. So anyway, I've got some cleaning up to do. Fuck. Okay, so after I spent, 30 minutes plus on my hands and knees, washing the floor, washing the walls, thank goodness this stuff comes off, washing my tripod stand, washing the chair that was in the vicinity, washing my video backgrounds that were hanging on the wall. Oh my goodness. I played around a little bit more and I'm actually really happy with how this one turned out. And it was just so funny because as I was setting up the video camera to do this video, it wasn't working. And I've done, maybe 3 or 4 of these now, and I just usually just set it up and away we go. And it was just a battle. And I kind of had the sense that there was, something that I was to be aware of, something like, my awareness was letting me know. And then sometimes when I get a little frustrated, I get a little rammy, as you can see in the video. Rather than taking a moment and fixing the problem, I took 2 hands and squashed the bottle. And you know what? If I didn't have a point of view here, what magic can I create? So the thing I love about these tools is that we can use them anywhere with anything and still create magic. I mean, I just look at this painting and I'm like, you know what? I could have thrown it in the garbage. I did have that thought of kind of just taking everything on the table, that needed to be thrown out and just swooshing it all into the garbage, but I actually am grateful that I didn't, and that I took some time and I took a breath and I cleaned it up and then I went back to the painting. So how does it get any better than that?